What if having everything still isn't enough? What if your offense is already loaded, your wide receiver room reads like a Pro Bowl roster, and yet, you're still one piece away from becoming unstoppable? That's the mindset that separates contenders from champions. It's not about comfort. It's about stacking strengths until the rest of the league has no answer. The Eagles are already flying high, but there's talk in the shadows of something bigger brewing. A move that may not seem necessary until it changes everything. Let's start with the facts. A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith aren't just WR1 and WR2, they're headline acts, game changers, nightmare matchups for defensive coordinators. Add Jahan Dotson into the mix, and you've got a former first-rounder with elite route running now in your third slot. And just to be safe, the Eagles added Terrace Marshall as WR4, a second-round talent with untapped upside. It's a room most teams would envy. But in Philadelphia, the hunger for more never really fades. According to Mike Greger of Philly Sports Network, one name could quietly elevate this offense from explosive to lethal: Rashid Shaheed. The 26-year-old Saints receiver has quietly racked up 10 receiving touchdowns, 5 on the ground, and even 2 punt return scores since entering the league in 2022. He's a walking highlight reel with game-breaking speed. But here's the kicker: he might be available. Not because he's not valuable, but because New Orleans may not see him as part of their long-term identity. There's a little twist in this possible trade that makes things even more interesting. Kellen Moore, now the head coach of the Saints, was once Philly's offensive coordinator. Moore may want to reshape his offense in New Orleans, especially with Shaheed playing on a modest one-year, $5.2 million deal. Would you trade a day 3 pick to see what Shaheed could do in Midnight Green? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want your take on this potential chess move. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay locked in on every bold, brilliant, and maybe even sneaky move your Eagles make. Because in Philly, the next big play is always closer than it seems.